Good afternoon, everyone. Our company name is GRIPP. My name is Marcus, and joining me is Tyler, Mackenzie, and Alan. Before we begin, I'd like to ask you all a question. Why couldn't the bicycle stand up on its own? Because it was too tired. All right, bad jokes aside, this is the problem that we have identified. Bicycles, when leaned against walls, have a great tendency to just fall right over. This problem is important because, as we've learned through our primary research, a very common method of bike storage is to simply lean one against a wall in a garage. However, if fallen over, a bike can easily get damaged, or even cause damages to, for instance, a car parked right next to it. Current alternatives to fix this problem include kickstands, wall mounts, and floor stands. The most common and obvious solution of these three are kickstands. However, they aren't compatible with all bicycles, such as a lot of road bikes, but more importantly, the extra space that kickstands require by having your bike lean on the stand can make the difference between getting out of your car or not in a tight garage. So now our solution to this problem is a device that allows users to both safely and effortlessly store their bicycles without the need to lift them off the ground. This device features a retractable hook that grips the frame of your bike, squeezing it in place securely against the wall.
Our unique solution provides value to users because they will not be required to lift the bike to store it, unlike alternatives. Our elegant and unique bike storage solution provides value to frequent cyclists who value efficiency. The early adopters that we have identified are frequent cyclists who are homeowners, money-conscious, non-enthusiasts who live close to commonly visited locations. Through our research, we concluded that over 220,000 Canadians currently cycle to work each day, and this statistic is expected to grow as more cycling initiatives are being implemented across Canada. Once we gain exposure in the industry, we will plan to partner with retailers such as Canadian Tire and BoCycle. There are nearly 500 Canadian Tire locations across Canada, and 1/4 of all specialty bike shops are located in BC. Our main strategies to reach our customers will be through social media marketing, word of mouth, and attending bike trade shows. Our main objective at attending these shows will be to connect with business customers. The bike industry is very competitive, and we believe that these relationships will be vital to penetrate the market. Customers can find our products through our website and our retailers.
So our product will retail for $45, allowing retailers a markup of around 45%. This is in line with current market alternatives, which retail right now for around $30 to $35. We will be focusing on a business-to-business strategy as the current bike industry is extremely competitive and difficult to operate as a sole entity. We estimate to sell approximately 120 units in our first year of operations. This is a conservative estimate, and we believe once we partner with larger retailers, this number can increase significantly. We actually spoke to the general manager at the Beacon Hill Canadian Tire location, and he mentioned that they sell over 30,000 bike wall mounts across Canadian locations every year. We decided to test our prototype with the early adopters that we previously interviewed. Alice Norman appreciated the simple design that saves space as compared to a floor mount, and Joe Dunn mentioned how our product is more secure and easier to use than a wall mount. Both of the early adopters mentioned they'd be more than willing to spend $45 on this product. In order to protect ourselves from competitors, we will be attaining a patent for our product. Other advantages include our unrivaled talents of our team members and family. And finally, in order to grow our reputation in the bike industry, we will be attending Interbike, the largest bike trade show in North America.
We are seeking $23,500 to cover the startup costs of our business. Some of these costs include research and development, marketing, and securing a manufacturer. Moving forward, some of our key objectives for our next year of operations are to apply for a patent for this product, to partner with both the manufacturer and retailer, and finally, to further diversify our product line to include more storage solutions and bike accessories. Thank you for listening.
So it looks like you're taking the industry to spin it on its head, no pun intended here, but wanted to kind of understand for you guys the usability. I noticed that it's attached to a piece of wood, right? And then you hook it onto your garage wall. Kind of tell me about the components of that and how it kind of works.
Yeah, so this system is actually designed to be fastened and secured against a wall. The reason for this is sometimes to offload the weight of, say the said bike here. On top of that, this actually features a retractable hook, which actually is quite efficient for the use of the product.
So it's deceptively simple. So on the patent side, you said it looks really obvious now when I'm looking at it, but that's the beauty of a lot of inventions. So on the patent front, it is patentable.
That's what we're hoping to get with your guys' expertise, actually, because we don't entirely know the logistics behind this, and that's actually part of our funding with $2,000 of patent and legal, hoping to get that expertise from you guys.
I have a question. When you say $2,000 for patent and legal, that seems very low to me. How have you, how have you done this research to come up with these costs?
So that's actually as of our semifinal rounds.
Okay.
We've actually further developed this number, and we'd love to discuss that with you after the presentation, but due to the restrictions of the competition, we actually can't. Yeah.
Okay. And then with marketing, you mentioned attending a convention. Would you be planning on exhibiting there, or just attending to meet the other exhibitors and attendees?
Definitely both. We do want to be attended as an exhibitor to showcase the product, because we do think this is quite unique, but also to build kind of business relationships with other attendees there as well.
And when you were talking to distributors like Canadian Tire, did you find that their sales are mainly in-store or online?
That's actually a great question. We did not kind of go that far, but yeah, they just kind of gave us a total number, and it was around 30,000 units per year at all Canadian Tire locations.
Would you guys consider doing like a Kickstarter campaign just to see what consumer demand for this type of product is?
Yeah, that would actually be a really great way to test the demand for the product. Again, this is a very simple design, so just getting it started, we don't think that we need a large startup number. That's why we're coming up with 23,500 here. So yeah, anything social media related, we believe that would have a great impact on the advertisement of this product.
Just to add on the Kickstarter too, we think it's a great idea, but there is that risk there that you are exposing your idea, your invention to the public, and there is that chance by the time you do launch that product that it could be copied. And we aren't just looking for cash funding, we're also looking for experts to guide us along the way. So that won't necessarily be applied for Kickstarter.